Peace, light, and love, family. Pretty Priestess is back on the scene again. I wanted to talk a little bit about aromatherapy and why this is so important to me and why I really do a lot of work with essential oils. Aromatherapy has a very magical ability to help you in getting emotional balance and really bringing you into a space of harmony if you allow it to do so. There's science that proves this, and it working with the part of the brain called the amygdala. And the amygdala is responsible for our emotional memory recall. So when you smell something, like for me, if I smell that Jergens cherry almond scented lotion, it automatically transports me back to my grandmother's house, because this was a lotion that she always had on deck. And when we got out of the tub, from head to toe, it was that Jergens cherry almond. So I keep a little bit of that Jergens in my purse for my hands, even though I may not use it as much as I used to growing up as a kid, or at my grandmother's house when I would go and visit her. The scent of it, if I smell it in anything, it automatically makes me think back to those days when we would have the baths and be at grandma's house, and she would insist that we lotion down from head to toe with that Jergens. And so that response was tapped on by the amygdala within me. Just by having that scent, it goes right to the brain and it starts to pull memories. The other thing that it does is it helps with the emotional response. And so when they tell you things like it's supposed to be uplifting, and it's supposed to make you feel sensual, and it's supposed to be clarifying and all of those things, I would really encourage you to use those products just to see what response it pulls out of you. Because for what might be something that might make you feel happy and free and uplifted, it could be something that could be a little upsetting to you, because maybe something terrible might have happened and that scent was present, and when you smell it, it triggers that response. And so with that, we want to really test out our own interpretations on how the essential oils affect us. They are very magical. They do work in separate ways, but we're all different, and so it's going to hit us a little bit differently. Some really good books that I got with that is the Magical Aromatherapy. So then you'll get all of these books that are at the health food store that'll tell you about how the aromatherapeutic benefits will help you, like on a physical level, how it will help overall emotional well-being. Well, it crosses over into the spiritual realm as well, and it can also help to with emotional balance and emotional wellness that will help you, and also help to usher in an energy that will help you in manifesting as well. So you definitely want to get in the business of working with aromatherapy, and especially for its magical benefits. It associates with a lot of the herbs that you're working with, but that aromatherapeutic approach is going straight to the brain, and it's definitely helping to link you up with whatever intention is that you have set, immediately. And so this is why it is a really powerful component to put in the spiritual baths and a lot of other work and a lot of other products that you're using. But one thing that I really want to caution, and I'm telling folks again and again, when I got into the game of working with essential oils, I really wasn't educated to like how it could really start to mess with the skin. And I was just using them straight. I was using them just like pouring them in, like not really respecting that you only need just a little bit goes a long way, and the power in that essential oil and what the essential oil is, which is the essence of the plant. Essential oils are alive. And so we really want to study that and be careful with how we're handling that so that we can gain maximum benefit from that. What I learned too in working with essential oils is that, there's a lot of people, we dress the candles with them and everything, but to burn essential oil is to essentially kill the essential oil. And so you want to be really careful with how we work with the essential oil, unless that's what the intention is. And how you can get the most benefit in using that essential oil. So I would encourage people to really experiment, really explore how it's making you feel, and don't necessarily just take a book. These books are a guide. They're very helpful, especially when you're working on manifesting something or something like that. These Scott Cunningham's A Magical Aromatherapy are excellent books. If you really want to learn about healing modalities, there's a lot of work that's out there that's definitely going to help you to find a solution that's going to work best for you. But if you really want to explore and really want to dive deep into the energy of the essential oil, don't look at nobody's interpretation with it, but sit with it yourself and see what you're getting from it, and then check in to see if there's anybody else that's experienced the same thing, or if that's just confirmation, or however that goes for you. But my thing is, the magic in it is you, and it's all about how it's affecting you, not necessarily what they told you that it was going to do, but how it affects you. The magic is you. The magic is you. Make no mistake about it. So let me encourage you to definitely work with aromatherapy, because it works immediately. It's a sure shot. There's science on it. Look into it. I'm here to tell you and explore all of the wonderful benefits. A lot of these essential oils, they don't cost that much. You can go on the various websites. You're going to get variations of prices, because there's some people, they have a really awesome process where they go through a lot of trouble to make sure that you're getting the best quality in your products, and their price is going to reflect it. You'll also find some that just almost give it away, and I'm not really sure what that process is. And if they're in a position to do so, then rock with it. My thing is that if this is something that works for you, whether you pay $3 or $300 for the bottle of essential oil, if it's working for you, then that's what it does, fam. No doubt about that. But you can go to the regular food co-ops that's in your area if you have those, the Whole Food stores. You can find them there, or any of the other health food stores that would have a quality essential oil that's available for you. I recommend working with some really cost-effective essential oils to start out with, like patchouli, like bergamot right here, which is a really awesome one to work with, which is all about, now it tells you on the bottle that is uplifting, but bergamot has so many components. Like, bergamot will clear a room. Trust me when I tell you, if you got that, if you're at work or something like that and you got that person that's meddlesome or bring their negative energy in there, or energy vampires or any of that other stuff, you can drop some of this essential oil in some water and make you a room spray, and that will chase that energy right on up out of there. Trust me when I tell you, that's what it did for me. Boy, I had that bergamot, and I'm here to tell you, if they didn't make the adjustment in that attitude when they came up in my particular space, they ended up exiting up out of there real quick, because they just couldn't handle the vibe that was there. Either way was good with me. So I'm here to tell you, this right here is some stuff that can change lives. Get with aromatherapy. Trust me when I tell you, it does work. Magic is real, family. Peace and light. Peace and love.